Hey guys, it's me again, back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install TSportline's newly released phone bracket. This mount is going to sit sort of underneath this trim here by the pillar. Should look nice and sleek. It is MagSafe compatible. They also give you a sort of metallic ring for any non-iPhone users. So this is going to be able to charge my phone. They provide this, looks like it's called a dash cam hardware kit, but it basically accesses the power from the OBD2 port, which is located underneath the steering area. So it's a little bit involved. I've got to peel back some of this trim. There's a bolt I need to loosen. That's about it, but a little intimidating, obviously, to pop any sort of trim off. So I'm going to jump into it and we'll see just how difficult this is to do. Alrighty, first things first, I need to get this trim off. They say to basically just get my fingers underneath this trim. Let's see how easy that is. There should be some little snaps that will pop. Well, the whole thing is moving. Man, not gonna lie, it's pretty difficult. It doesn't want to budge. And I'm not seeing anything give away like in their video. I'm gonna try my spudger set. Let's see, let's try that. Oh, I think there's one. It doesn't feel like it's wanting to give at all. Try a little thicker spudger. I'm not sure. I'm gonna review their install video one more time. Maybe I'm doing something stupid. All right, allegedly there are some pins, one here and one about here. So I'm gonna use this little kind of spatula-like thing. Try and get these to pop. He made it seem pretty easy in the video. Oh, was that one? Oh, it's eating my plastic. Oh, I think I can kind of see it. Let me get a thicker one. Obviously, I don't want to cause any damage. But yeah, those clips are really on there. I'm just going to slowly start increasing my method of force. Huh. Well, Tesla, you've made a very sturdy machine here, because I'm struggling to get this thing off. Oh, okay. That's all you got to say. It wanted a compliment. That popped off. I don't know if it's busted, but it did come out. Looks like it's fine. That clip's just on there. So I should be able to rotate clockwise. And yes, that was fine. Let's take a look at this. So there's what it looks like, and this is my little clip. I just need to put it back on. I see. So nothing broke. Whew, we're good. But yeah, that's what this looks like inside. So you need to get sort of underneath these clips to get those two to pop, and then everything else pops much easier. Yeah, it looks like nothing's broke. We're good. Gonna continue. All right, let me show you a little different angle here. In fact, let's get all in there. Their video wasn't very good at showing the insides here. So I need to remove this bolt. And that's what it looks like underneath. Wow, some interesting things in there. A lot of space, actually. Kind of a waste. All right, let me try and get this bolt off. All right, I purchased this little combo set since I too often do not have the correct sort of attachment. So this is a universal one. I'll leave a link below if this works. And then I got this ratchet attachment. We'll see if this is gonna even fit. It's pretty long. Oh, I think I need to reverse it. It's tightening. There we go. Oh. I'll loosen it a little more. I don't want to drop it into that void. So I'm going to unscrew the rest by hand. It is out. All right, we've got our bolt. Now I forget the next step. I need to watch the video again. All right, the next step is to route the cable just a little bit and leave a few inches up top. So you kind of just wiggle this back behind, tuck it in. Kind of like flossing, honestly. You're kind of just wiggle it through those plastic trims. There we go. Let me show you what that looks like. Focus. There we go. So I've left a bit of excess since it's going to connect to the power adapter about right here. And then you kind of just floss it through the plastic. All right, now I can tuck this to the left, and we get our bracket and match it up to that little bolt hole that we just unveiled. Okay. That looks fine. I think that's going to, yeah, I'll have to push a little bit when I put the bolt back in to line it up. I want to make sure this is in the right spot. Alrighty, and that's what that looks like. Before I bolt that on, I'm going to actually plug this into the OBD2 port. You want to make sure this is in the off position, since if you have it in on, it will always be on and always drain your battery. If you have it in off, it will turn off automatically after the door's been locked for 20-30 minutes. So make sure it's an O for off. Oh, it's not what O stands for. It stands for output. Anyways, we're gonna plug it in down underneath. Show you that. I didn't even know this was here until I watched the video, and I was like, really? There's this little hole down there? But this just plugs in. Which way's which? Make sure you can see. And I think that's in. Cool. And I think I'm gonna try out the MagSafe charger. So I'm gonna turn this off for a sec and throw my phone on it, make sure it's working before I go any further. All right, just plugged this in, slapped it on. It confirmed it is in fact charging. I do like, it's USB-C. I know you don't really ever look down there or have to unplug this, but I appreciate that we're finally moving everything to USB-C. All right, so now I need to put this wiring, well, actually no, the bolt needs to go back in. So let me hand tighten it first. And maybe I can finish it off with this. Need to switch it to tightening mode. Like I'm moving it barely every turn. Honestly, if I would have got one, I decided to get the dual head, but it's backfiring because this little inch adds just enough to make it too big to fit perfectly in there. Cool. All right. Next, I need to sort of tidy up. So get the cables underneath and tuck it into the trim. Yeah. Zoom you out a wee bit. I say that a lot. A wee bit. There we go. All right. And I'm basically just routing it along the edge of this trim, which is difficult. Man, I never thought I'd see the day where I wish there was some Tesla panel gaps, because I've got like nothing here. Okay, that's a little easier. Up this edge. I feel like I just unclipped something I wasn't supposed to. Get in there. I feel like if it's in here, it'll at least, there we go, pinch it and keep it in place so I don't have to worry too much about tucking it down. Oh, actually now it's tucking much easier. You don't want this to hit your feet and risk snagging. Alrighty. trying to get around the corner down here. Ugh. Part of it gives way and the other part doesn't budge, so I can always push that in later. For this, they recommend you can sort of just wrap this close together. They say zip tie it. They provided like a bread. The hell are those called? I want to say a bread wire. That's a lot. Where'd it go? Let's see if this is big enough. It was big enough when it was all flat inside. Oh, it barely touches. Cool. Give that a few twists. And then we'll tuck this, I think he said, like in here. It's got to be out of the way. In fact, let me make sure this gets nice and in there. I don't think this cable can rattle since it's like a soft, there's like no metally bits to rattle, so it should be good. I wonder if that's fine as is. Pop this back in. And then this, I assume I just go in reverse order. Oh, much easier to get on. There we go. Cool, everything's snapped back into place. Now we'll get our, make sure you can see. So that's down, obviously. Put that on. Oh, I gotta go almost all the way. Actually, I think I put the ring on. Pop that over this ball. And then tighten, making sure the power is on the bottom. Beautiful design. Good job, TSportline, wherever you source these. Or if you had them made custom, good for you. Sponsor me. All right, she's tightened. Where's that bottom? Rotate that. That's gonna be perfect. I've been waiting for this sort of solution. So I've tried 3D printed versions. I've seen people use the stick-on that sit on top of your display, but they fall off in the heat of the sun. This thing isn't going anywhere, and hopefully it doesn't overheat the phone like Tesla's chargers do. Beautiful. Trying to think. Oh, this is MagSafe compatible. Is this MagSafe compatible? It is. Let's see. Oh, it has a little animation as well. These are fully charged. I just finished charging these old AirPods, but I can confirm this works. Let's get a better view. In fact, let me take you off just a sec. All right, we're in the car. I got an old phone, and this is what it looks like. This is I think a 12 Pro Max. And cool. I'm pretty sure the indicator light is about here, so it shouldn't interfere with that light. But this is what I was hoping TSportline would have showed us, is like, hey, show me what it looks like with a phone on it, and what it looks like positioned. That looks great. Just out of eyesight Obviously, it doesn't block like this blind spot as any more than it usually does. If you put it sideways in landscape, it's great. You can, well, it's going to block the light, ooh, if you put it in landscape. But it's charging. This will work. I am happy. I do have some third-party things on the way that will mount on this side or that side of the display. It's going to be interesting to compare. I don't think that one will charge though, so I'll have more on the way to review for anybody interested in these phone mounts. But oh man, thank you for making this TSportline. This is perfect. It sticks on great. It's not going to fall off. This thing is rigid. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to melt. Very, very pleased. And I like I didn't know it lit up like that. It's silly, but I like it. Oh, focus. All right, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give it a like. And I know most of you watching are not subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Throw me a subscribe. Helps the channel, helps me bring you more content. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. See you later.